please welcome your first fighter into the cage. From Melton, Kevin Flannigan.
Kevin Flannigan from Milton MMA. This is a Battle Arena. This is Battle Arena 57, Steve. Can you believe we've had this many shows?
For how many fights I've seen, definitely. But they always seem to just blend into one brilliant Battle Arena experience. And here we've got an incredible standout in Kevin Flannigan, you know, trying to prop up the lightweight division, which I think we've got a bit of a power vacuum at the top at the moment.
Yep.
So trying to get himself maybe into that conversation for a title shot. I don't know much about Melton MMA, so it'll be great to see how they come into this Battle Arena cage.
We've had some guys now that have been on Battle Arena and have gone so far. I saw Fabian Edwards on the Bellator main card the other day with a monstrous win. Up kicks. One with up kicks. Just that guy can win so many ways. Absolute savage. And he got his name out there first here on the Battle Arena stage.
Exactly. So keep an eye on these fighters. You can follow their careers all the way up into the pro ranks like we have in Fabian Edwards. Likes to Sam Creasy, who will be fighting for a Cage Warriors flyweight world title at the end of the month. So we only get the very best out of here, and wow, Kevin Flannigan's come in very good shape in this lightweight fight.
That's a lean lightweight. He does well to make lightweight.
And now please welcome his opponent from Leicester, Luke Wilcox.
Leicester Shoot Fighters. I mean, they got one win earlier tonight, Joshua Brew with a fantastic guillotine. Now we got Luke Wilcox. Will they be able to make it 2-0 for the Leicester Shoot Fighters Savages?
That's what they always try to do here. And they've got such an experienced group. Like you said, with Nathan Leatherton in the corner. They've gone everywhere, they've done everything, and this is just another notch in their belt. At least that's the way they're looking at it. But Kevin Flannigan wants to spoil that party, and he's looking focused and calm.
I know a former UFC fighter, now analyst, Dan Hardy, is a regular at the Leicester Shoot Fighters. Get some training in there with the guys, and they've been on Battle Arena from the very beginning supporting this show. And Nathan Leverton is just such a well-recognised martial arts instructor. I mean, he's been on Polaris judging. He's especially in grappling terms and jiu-jitsu terms, he's just widely recognised as one of the UK's best no-gi guys.
So this is one of those things where the grappling can be the difference. So with that kind of pedigree at Leicester Shoot Fighters, look for Luke Wilcox to be dominant in those positions. But Kevin Flannigan, we know that he's got ways to win, and we certainly have seen Luke Wilcox be very successful before.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm in the same weight, and they weighed in the same weight, but it just looked like Kevin Flannigan was bigger. Nice show of respect between the two fighters.
They go back into their corners.
See those gloves our fighters are wearing, Steve? They are from A1 Fightwear, sponsors of this fantastic show.
It's nice that they've got them so many different styles that are just as individual as you are. We got those cool tiger striped ones that Luke Wilcox got. Whoa! Luke Wilcox with a counter right hand.
Oh.
Kevin Flannigan's coming out. He's very, very loose, but he's got that southpaw style. And it'll all be that.
Oh, such timing! Wow!
Oh, he
Beautiful timing.
Took him to the ground with such control there, did Luke Wilcox.
It's got like a kind of half Nelson from the bottom there.
Yeah,
just Kevin Flannigan.
He's got that underhook, but it's only going to cause Luke Wilcox to circle back in front of the legs.
That's good. Helped to get back to his feet. Is he looking for a guillotine?
Kevin Flannigan's
excellent.
Very strong. Very, very strong.
But Luke Wilcox was so aware of the danger, so technical, then just immediately passed to the side. And this means he's safe. This is where I get frustrated. I see fighters holding guillotines from side control, and And sometimes it's, they're worried about ground and pound or getting knee or something, so they keep hold of the head, but you just can't do anything while you're holding the head. Oh, unless you get back to guard and you get it. It's looking tight.
But he hasn't even locked up his guard yet. Has Kevin Flannigan.
He's just getting his fingers together.
There we go. Now he's locked it up, and now Luke Wilcox is in all sorts of trouble. He's going to be much taller tomorrow.
Wow.
He's got that forearm in front of the face. Is he making enough distance? Does Kevin Flannigan have any more strength in those arms to do a big pull?
There's some big muscles. It's because I said Kevin Flannigan should let go and do something else. You immediately recover guard and you turned it into a guillotine.
He just doesn't have a high enough elbow.
There we go.
Man.
The heart of Luke Wilcox. I think he thought about tapping briefly.
And he realized he wasn't in a full guard. So he had some space to move out. Good head position there by Luke Wilcox.
He's doing very well. Doesn't look like he's...
A lot here from Flannigan as well with those grapevines.
Yeah, very
causing
good.
a bit of upset. And steps over.
Good pressure there from Luke Wilcox. All about the head position.
Yeah,
he's going to try and drag him back down.
Lots of good pressure here, but I think Kevin Flannigan, like we were noticing earlier, they're in the same weight category, but almost a weight category between them as they step in the cage today. Luke Flannigan's going to be very strong for this first round.
Nice.
Wilcox is...
Sometimes that's the key. If the other guy is stronger, if you can just ride out the first round, those muscles, they take a lot of energy to use. We saw that in a fight earlier tonight. And
Wilcox has got such good technique. He's just going all around those big explosive movements from Flannigan.
Yeah, and he's staying so tight. It's the kind of difference between like gym jiu-jitsu and like MMA jiu-jitsu. You don't want to leave any space because people are going to pop back to their feet.
We're not playing, we're fighting, right?
Wow.
That rolling thing that you do in the gym is very, very loose and easy, but here you got to be hard and tight, and the face of Kevin Flannigan tells the whole story there. It's rubbed raw and red, whereas Wilcox looks surprisingly fresh, despite almost having his head pulled off there.
He is taller now, which is good.
Good. I'm gonna come and see you later, Kevin. So. Again, lightweight fighters. Interesting that Wilcox is taking the stool, whereas Flannigan stood up.
What do you prefer, Steve? Standing up or stool?
Always standing up. Always.
Oh, I'm more of a stool guy.
Really? For you, I think that'd be even worse. If I get off, I have to get up to get on the stool, but you sit down, you've got like what?
Well, in the gym, I always sit on the stool, and I used to. And then in fights, my corners would never bring the stool in. I'd be, okay, I'm standing up.
Oh, we used to get berated for that in high school when we were on the wrestling team. If you sat down between rounds.
Weakness.
You don't recover sitting down. You got to walk around.
True. You recover well in bed laying down.
Yeah, you do. That's right. Here we go, back to the center of the ring. An emphatic first round for Wilcox. How is Kevin Flannigan going to respond?
Yeah, I think Flannigan doesn't want to... Oh, just like that. Down the pipe, that left.
He's... Again.
Oh, almost landed again. I think this is the game for Kevin Flannigan to avoid grappling, but as he gets taken down straight away.
Noticed early in that round, a mere 10 seconds ago, Kevin Flannigan was winning the game of the outside foot there as a southpaw fighter, and he was looking to step off and land that left hand every time. Hey, Wilcox timed that very, very well to get in for another double leg, pretty much a la first round.
Oh, such
head
beautiful passing.
Again?
No, I think his head's out, but... He's now looking to get mount. Very smooth
lovely.
Transitions. That was excellent. He passed guard, stepped over, controlled the pressure on top, steps over to mount. Grapevines in, not being greedy with the ground and pound.
No, don't be greedy here. Yeah, drop your hips in. Keep the grapevines. Suffer them out. And it doesn't
Nice
look...
shots.
Oh, Flannigan doesn't have any response here.
He just doesn't have the level of grappling of Luke Wilcox.
He's just not doing anything correct here. We want to see some shrimping, some hip movement, some framing on the hips.
We see this time and time again with fighters from Nathan Leviton's Leicester Shoot fighters. They're just grappling machines.
Not even outpointing you on the ground. They're looking to finish you. But Flannigan with that big explosive bridge.
Used so much energy, but nothing came of it. And he was having success stood up. I mean, the little striking exchange at the start of this round, he was winning by. He landed a big left hand. He just couldn't keep it on his feet.
Yeah, we saw Wilcox's eyes, really, really wide there at the beginning of the round after that first left hand landed. And now calls to pick your shots. As he postures up.
At 3 in a row.
To him.
Oh, he's eating a lot. But I mean, they're smallish shots, but that's intelligent. People be like, why isn't he trying to put them away? You don't want to blow your gas tank. Maybe you can't. But look, Kevin Flannigan is eating so many shots.
He's not getting any intelligent defense here. He's just trying to move, maybe looking to give an arm away. And there's the stoppage there by Paul Nichols. And we've got a win for Luke Wilcox.
What a performance.
And Lester Shute, second fight of the evening. They got 2 Ws.
Very impressive. Very, very impressive.
Kevin Flannigan, incredibly strong, incredibly athletic, just needs the technique to go along with it. He's got some great standing technique, great boxing technique, stepping out to the outside and landing the left hand, but you just need a little bit more of that jiu-jitsu style.
Yeah. Wow, what a fight.
Very entertaining, awesome double legs. Luke Wilcox's control with that first double legs and the way he slowly set him down and was able to get into side control and really start putting that shoulder pressure in. I've got 3 words for you though, Luke Wilcox. Vaughn, flu, choke. That's all. They wrap your head, choke him unconscious with that shoulder. That was very, very good. And Kevin Flannigan, really look forward to seeing him again in the future. An absolute powerhouse, a monster at lightweight. And here we go for our official announcement.
Just needs to get on the jiu-jitsu mats a little bit.
There we go.
We're here with your winner, Lou Wilcox. What an amazing fight, buddy. Did that go the way you expected?
And we knew we wanted to take it to the ground. We knew he didn't really have a lot of jits, but we knew he stood a good chance on the feet. A real tough scrapper. I felt I was a more technical fighter all around, but he felt like he was a lot more grittier. Like he weren't afraid to come into a scrap, which is areas where I know I have trouble, but I'm always constantly improving to myself. For that.
He was a very physical, very strong guy. Was that what you expected going in?
Yeah, he looked very like intimidating, like strength-wise, and when we did the pictures yesterday, I probably looked like the least ripped guy there. So, but you know, I mean, I have an amazing corner career today. I have Nathan Leverton, Ranjit Barrera. Obviously, Nathan's been around the sport a long time, and he don't let you get away with a lot of stuff. So he's always on me, keeping me to improve. Even this performance, even though I won, there's a lot in it that I could have done better, a lot. So I can't really be too happy with it. But you know, back to the gym and improving.
That last round, you got caught with a big left hand. Was that what you expected?
Do you know what? I've been hit harder in sparring. I can't lie to you. It was a good shot, obviously, in there. It's a lot different. You know, good crowd roaring. You know, it's a different feeling. Even though it didn't hit me as hard, the atmosphere really did add to it. I can't lie to you about that bit.
And what do you want in the future? Any matchups you're after?
You know, just give me whoever, win or lose. At this point, I've been told really it's about experience, improving. If I go pro, if I decide to go pro, then we can worry about who I'm fighting. But whoever it is, if any of these lightweights want some, they can come get some. And I'm right here.
Excellent. Back to you at the cage. Thank you, buddy.